Hey, the boys are on the last field of corn. We'll try to catch up with them, and if we don't, you'll see Dad bringing the planter home. Hopefully he can get done with no problems. Hey, we're gonna hook this up to the hay rake. We gotta rake that hay we just cut. It's dry enough. We got a heat wave going on. 80 degrees, 80 plus, unbelievable. So we're gonna get it down so we can spread that manure. We've been hauling all the way over 5 miles, but we're about to plant that field too. That's gonna be soybeans, so we're in desperate need to get that bale. We'll show you the baler and everything. Let's go. Down here on the edge of the field, you can see this is the low end. This is muck here. I'll walk over there in a minute. That's the muck field. See, you can't grow alfalfa in muck. It kills it off. This is just pretty much grass anyway. And I mean, it grows pretty good, but like I said, the majority of this field we're gonna plow down. We're gonna plow on the whole thing, but the majority of it, see there's a wash down here. Can you see that wash? That's the muck. Speed Rake SR 600. We've had this probably 5 years. They dropped it off on pallets. Saved $1,500 and assembled it ourselves. Not too bad when you had 3 guys, but this is a whale of a rake. This is a huge rake. I think that's the biggest rake I've ever seen on YouTube. This thing's massive, and it's a little overkill for what we need, but we had the 18-foot hay binds is why we got it. And when you try to rake 2 swaths 18 foot, a smaller rake wouldn't work. Now with the primary mower being the disc bind, that's 15 something, but the 18-foot hay binds, there's that valley that goes through here, through IMLAY City all the way up to Bay City. I mean, look at this dirt. This is it. This is freshly corn planted. Buddy of mine grows vegetables around here. I think I've told you, biggest carrot producer in the Midwest. I think we're gonna take you over there and show you his operation as soon as we get caught up. It is impressive. And plus I want to see it close up myself, so stay tuned for that in the future. Let's head up and keep moving. Here's the baling rig, 560M John Deere. This was brand new last year. We got it dropped off, and by all accounts, we didn't have any issues with it. It worked pretty good. It's always scary when you get a baler that's tuned in and you put a new one in there. Sometimes, even though it's new, you have to work through some issues, but it pretty much hit the ground running. And here's the baling tractor, 6420. Took the front loader off it. Love this little tractor. Original tires on this thing. Not many hours. Put the duals on there because that baler going across some hilly fields, you want to have more stability. Needless to say, you're going to be seeing this rig in action shortly. Yeah, this is a comfortable little tractor. This flips out into a buddy seat right here. You can teach someone how to run it. This tractor's we've got 2,000 hours on it already, but this thing's probably close to 15 years old. It don't look it, but that's not very many hours for a 15-year-old tractor. Use it for strictly baling hay and baling straw, plowing snow a little bit. Guys, next day, look who made it back safe and sound. Dad and the planter. Check out the Pro Stitch closing wheels we got sent to us by Red E. They seem to still be intact. We'll see if that corn comes up any different with these older factory closing wheels. So everything came back in one piece. Done with corn for 2021. We're gonna leave this hooked up just in case you get a flood or something. You could do a possible replant. Hopefully that don't happen, but we'll keep it. I'm sure he'll get this out today. We're gonna power wash it, but still keep it. We've unhooked it before, then had to replant and rehook it up, and it was kind of a pain. Leave her hooked up for a few weeks. Hey, check it out. No-till coulter, or a strip-till coulter is what they're actually called. Bearing went out, lost one. So minimal damage, really. Happy with this planter for the first year we've used it. Stars and Stripes made it. Hey, I think I'll pull that out and put that in a soybean drill. What do you think? We're getting close on beans too. Hey, I'm gonna get done feeding here. I gotta check on a cow. She's getting close to calving. I'll fill you in on that. We may end up having to pull it. Stay tuned, but then we're gonna haul out some manure. Let's go. Push. Alive. Be a huge calf. Oh. Come on. There you go. Nice and easy. Atta girl. Cute. Huge cat. Oh! Got her. What I'll do, I'll get him set up. Make him sneeze. Get some straw. Get him coughing. Get him body roll. Starting to look. Hear him? Third one. All right, one. Get you up. manure. Now that we're done with corn, we're getting caught up on these heifer barns. We're taking this manure a couple miles to the last bean field that we've yet to plant. Spiked up to upper 80s right now. I'm in here in a tank top. It's hot. The air is working so I'm happy about that. Let's get this spread. I tell you what, this field is lumpy. We're hoping we get some rain here before we plant this. We want to get some rain, work this back down because she's dry and she's hard as a rock. We never spread manure on this field, a couple miles from the field, from the farm. So while we got the opportunity, we might as well spread it. So we've been hitting along there. I see they're going around here, and they got the big horse over there sitting idle, hoping for rain. What you do, you idle her down, turn your PTO on. Lift that end gate up, huh? There she goes. Beater's running. Throttle up. There she is. Push her forward. We want to spread it even because we're not going to have a lot of time to break down. We're planting this any day. Like I'm working forward with this lever. Hydraulic driven. And that's that. She's empty. We laid a good coat. Look at all that. Laid it right in there. Lighten this ground up. Heavy clay. Hey, we're on the back side of the farm here. I wanted to show you this corn right here. See it? We've got emergence. So this is the first field. Got a little guy coming. This is that first field that we planted, and she's already up. So usually with this no rain, we've been able to hammer out all these fields one after another. Usually when we're done planting corn, it's all already up and we're about having to get that sprayer out and get this sprayed for weeds. You spray it when it's up, and that way when it canopies, no weeds will grow. You kill them weeds. But look at that. I mean, we've got great emergence. Happy about that. So we've got time to get that sprayer out now. I mean, we knocked out corn planting probably what, 5-6 days, week. So with no rain, hopefully we get some rain so the hay can start growing and this corn can keep growing. And I'm sure we got soybeans about up too. So maybe we'll check that out in the next run. Okay, folks, that's gonna do it. Upper 80s today, heat wave. I think I got burned a little bit. I'm not too sure, but done with corn, close on beans. We need rain. We're starting to think we're about getting into a drought conditions here. We might start cutting that hay down to chop it and just fill them silos. Those are my bread and butter videos there, buddy. I know you guys are gonna like that. I'm up the silo, unloading it, leveling the silo. Get that hay off so if we do get rain, it'll be for the second cutting. Shout out to Lori Stommel. She sent the farm 4 of these shirts. American flags. Got grunt style on the sleeve. American flag on this sleeve. Appreciate it. The boys say thank you. Subscriber shout out. Jake K. He just said Millennial Farmer was wearing your shirt in his latest video. Millennial Farmer, Zach Johnson. He's the biggest YouTube guy on the planet for farming. He comes to farming channels. Appreciate it, Zach Johnson, for wearing my shirt. If you guys are looking for a shirt like this, it's farmfocus.com. Family, farming, freedom. Okay, folks. See you next week. Have a good one. God bless.